Okay, guys, thank you. We come to a very special class here before Ramadan. So to all the students, this is what I'm going to do starting this week, okay? This is just the reports that we're going to do on our trades on commodities. And yeah, we say commodities, but in reality, we trade almost everything. And we just trade things that have the common language of commodities, which makes it easy to buy low and sell high, okay? Again, we don't want complications here. We all know, at least those that you all know, although it's good to have a knowledge of charts and all of that, it's really not to do if your market is very narrow. We want the markets to be wide, okay? So this is basically the first report that you will get this week. I've done several reports for the past month or so. I think you all pun tahu kan, it's been damn bloody accurate. Yes, thank you very much. I hope you've been taking the trades. Including our trades last week. I think our accuracy now is, yeah, students, you can comment here because they're guests here. They might not believe me, I'm okay. So I'm putting the chat here. And I would dare to say, you can choose not to agree. I think we've been 90% accurate so far. So I think what is good now is that we have a way to spot the market. Now, whether you make money or not is a different thing altogether. Yeah? The fact that we have been 90% spot on in our predictions is good. Because at least I know that you have a chance to make money. Now, I will also explain to you next week why, you can be accurate, but you can still not make money. Of course, if you're not accurate, you're going to lose your account anyway. So at least with us, you have a chance to make money. Yeah? You really have a good chance to make money because everything is all there. Now, let me give you an example that although we could be 90% accurate, you still may not make money. And the example is very simple. And I think every Forex trader knows this, or everyone who's been a Forex trader knows this. You put in a trade early in the week, you refuse to see the charts, you refuse to see the technical levels or whatever. You go in early, tiba-tiba your account, first your account will be suffering from stop loss, which is not good. Because I will say, if you want to do it, we don't use stop loss, but on the other end, we also have stop loss. So you get stopped out. The other example is there, you don't want to do your homework, and then your account is drawn down, and then you cry. And then you still don't make money. So again, let me emphasize again, being 90% accurate is half there. I think it's 50% is what? It's 50% of the job, okay? It's 50% of the job done. 50% of the job done, and after we'll go to the trades last week, and then we will also, this afternoon, hopefully this afternoon, you will get the first draft of the report. You will get the full one on Monday, but at least you know what to do by this Monday. Yeah? It's 50% of the job done. Just imagine if someone can do 90%. So maybe I will launch a service signal for very, very expensive soon. But I don't like doing signals also. I think signals are really bullshit, okay? So, really, what we want to do is, is find, the lesson learned is this, that we want to find common charts for that behave in this behavior, because if we know we can find these charts, our chances of making money are still high. So let's go through those charts, and then, but before that, let's go through the, you guys know, right? I've met two very rich people last week. I met the billionaire mentor last week, and I also met another rich person last week. He is the funder for or rather he's going to be the funder for Gemora. So let me tell you what they told me. Let me tell you what they told me so that you can, you can make plans in your trading. And so again, as I've said, it's up to you whether to listen or not. But I would advise you on when it comes to these people, please listen. Here. So let's put it here. Okay, this is the advice of two very rich people here. So the first is the billionaire mentor. So he has already said, again, go for commodities. Okay? Because again, I mean, it's no secret, right? we have been looking at commodities for the past 3 or 4 months. I've said that we should pivot into commodities, and it's much easier to do so. I'm glad that he has confirmed it, and I think those guys, but it's really a secret, there's no secret, because if you were in commodities, like some of the more experienced people like another one of our good friends, Mr. Fizal, he also said that now it's a 13-year cycle, right? 12, 13-year cycle. And we also saw of some reports on commodities that are at that 12 and 13-year lows. So if you see at the old guys, not the young guys, you guys Gen what? Gen Y. Gen Y you probably don't know. Gen X like me, you know. Because this one only Gen X and baby boomers can do it because it's a 12-year cycle. No one wants to wait 12 years. But we know when it's 12 years, it's time to do it. So I remember the book Jim Rogers on hot commodities. When did that come out? 2004, 14 years ago. So now it's up again because suddenly in 2018, Jim Rogers says, invest in commodities again. Thank you very much, Jim. You remind us every 14 years. So if you guys miss this cycle, I'm just telling you that it's going to take another 14 years. Don't come to me for classes. I won't have any classes. I will restart these classes in another 14 years time, which is what? 20 what? 2032. 2032, we start in 2032. So there's a classes starting in 2019. The next one is 2032, 2033. So, you know, in Jim Rogers' hot commodities here, I still remember reading it. He said at that time commodities were going to be hot because of India and China, right? India and China, especially that they will start buying a lot of new parts for motor cars, okay? And that really proved out to be very well. That proved out to be very, very profitable for people who took the advice. Now, I'm going to tell you the funny thing, what the billionaire mentor said is the same thing. His favorite commodity, if you guys have it, then please tell me the broker that has it because it's not on SAFU. He said that in order to do this, he's like Jim Rogers or so, you have to look at the future, and the future is going to be about electric cars, and electric cars are going to be about batteries. So the battery technology now is really going to be very advanced. So you want to invest in something that's going to be inside battery technology. And he said, if you can go and buy this commodity, cobalt. I don't have it in SAFU, you know. He said this one will go up very, very hard. I don't know, maybe Chia can find it. Chia, your job is to find it. I don't know where to trade this also. It's not on SAFU, okay? So you see or not the similarities. Now, another thing that he said, I know you guys are asking me, this will moon. Sensei, is Bitcoin going to 10K, Bitcoin going to 20K, Bitcoin going to 30K, Bitcoin going to 100K? Yeah, some people say it's 100K, some people say 50K, some people say it's 10K. What does he say about that? He says that the market players are playing among themselves. I think I told you guys last month. I told you guys this last month, right, when Bitcoin was 4+. That's what he said. He said there was maybe one more round up. So I think this is the one more round up. I don't know where it goes to, because I think in order to do this correctly, you must have the right way where you take advantage of the markets. It doesn't depend on it going up or down. If you have the right way to do it, you will be successful. It doesn't matter where the market goes. So even in what we're going to do in my other class, in crypto classes, we are also going to play the crypto markets, just like we play the commodities market. It's the same thing, okay? So that's the advice from the billionaire mentor. Another guy, a very rich guy, who's about to acquire a bank. Just imagine, he's about to acquire a bank. A bank in Europe. So he advised that, so both of them are of the same opinion that the market's going to crash. That I can tell you. So I asked the mentor, when will it crash? He said this year. The other guy, the other rich guy said that, yeah, it's going to crash and he's waiting for it to crash because then he's going to buy up a lot of companies and buy up a lot of things to do. And then he's going to float these companies out, which I think is very, very extremely clever, okay? So I'm excited to be to actually be able to discuss with these people and to tell you guys, okay? So he said that, the other guy that's the other rich guy basically said that, we'll call him the funder, basically said that the problem now is ETFs, exchange traded funds. You know that now all the trades are driven by ETFs, right? Only you, Saja, you are the one that buys stock. People don't buy stocks anymore, you know, people buy ETFs because it's easier, right? It's a basket of stocks. The problem now, the ETF is just paper. They're creating paper over paper. So if the market turns, you know, a lot of people will be holding worthless paper because there's not just enough stock to go around. You faham tak? So again, listen to this. I saw CNBC yesterday because after NFP last night, and they also said, they're worried. There is no more returns to go to. People have to buy stocks in order to get the return to meet their retirement fund, to meet the pension fund returns or whatever. They're putting money into stocks. But there is a point when there's not enough. So now they're creating paper over paper. Now, you know and I know that once they create paper over paper, when it reverses, it's going to go down very, very hard and very, very heavy, okay? And this is what I want to remind you, Nila. So please be very, very careful of what is going to happen, okay? So that's it for the advice from the two wise men. We hope you listen. Now, I'm just going to tell you our principle. I'm going to tell you our principle of why we should invest in commodities. Let me show this chart now. Let me do this. Come out. Oh, it didn't come out. It doesn't like that, is it? It doesn't like that. One moment. Take this out. Yeah, because I cannot see anything now. Oh, there it is. Okay. Put it here. Okay, put it here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, there it is. Yep. Okay. So, let's put this here again. So, again, why, let's see why we invest in commodities anyway, other than the fact that Mr. Jim Rogers has advised us to invest in commodities. Okay, now here's the thing. I'm going to show you the basic chart, and then I'm going to show you two more charts. And you have to understand this, okay? You have to understand this theory, where we are coming from, and why I say commodities, okay? Because commodities, see, you ideally, if you were trading, you want charts that go like this, okay? Let's reduce this video before we play the video from Rogers here. You want charts that go like this: up a lot, then down, up a little bit, then up a lot, then up a little bit, then down, then up a little bit, then down, then up, down. Now, you know from this cycle here, where is the next up move? I mean, anyone can see this. It is, I don't even have to tell anything, right? You know that the next move is going to be like that. And then after we have that move, it's going to be like that. So if you can play this cycle, guess what? You are going to be very, very rich, okay? Or you're going to do well. Let's say we're going to do well. Let's take the richness for later. I'll teach you how to do the richness for later. So you want to find charts like this. It is very, very easy to do. And now I can tell you that, especially the older generation in commodities know that this type of cycle like here, happen once every, just as our FB friend has said, this happens every 12 years or so. Or maybe 10 like that, 12 years or so, or maybe even 10 years like that. It's around there, 12 to 14 years or 10 years. So, you know, now is basically the time for another big cycle. So when you see this, you know now is the time for another big cycle. So that's where you want to take advantage. But again, the theory is simple. If you can find a chart like this with many highs, and then it goes back down, and then it goes back up, and then it goes back down, goes another high, and goes back down again, guess what? You can be doing very, very well. Now, why do we say commodities? Do I really mean commodities? Yes and no. We want to find charts like this, and what I find is that the most easiest play now is in commodities, which is why we do it. And so let's now take an example of a commodity that is wheat, so that you know what really we're doing. Let's find let's find a chart for wheat here. I'm going to share the chart afterwards. Please be patient. Let's see here. I'm going to go here and I am going to share the chart now, okay? One moment, let me share the chart for you for wheat, new. And if you are here on Forex, I just want you to look at this chart. Be very, very open. You got to be very, very open, especially those from the Forex world. But it's good because if you're from the Forex world and you go from the you have to be very open on this because it's something very different. Now this is wheat. Gandum. You know gandum in Malay? Okay, just look at that. Just look at those highs and lows here, right? So when you have a chart like this, you can say, hey, it's giving us a chance to go back in. Isn't that nice? It goes down and then goes back up. It goes down and then goes back up. It goes down and then goes back up. Every single time it does that. And there's even a currency that does that. You guys know what it is, right? Tell me, for the past 3 weeks or 4 weeks or month or so, every single time I've been recommending the Mexican peso, it gives you an entry below 1880, you will make $500. True or not? At least. At the most 1,000 for only 50,000 lot, 0.5. You know, it's like amazing, right? It goes up, goes down. It goes up, goes down. Why does it do that? Again, let's go back to the theory again. It goes like this, and then like that, and then like this, and then like that. And the peso is also exhibiting the same thing. So the lesson is simple. Find a chart that does this. So then let's go to the monthly chart, right? If you can find that, oh, let's go to the monthly there. So let's go here so we can see, yeah, 2006. So let's see that. That is when? That is during 2008. Where is 1999? See 02, 06. See 12 years, kan? 12 years, 10 years there. Kan? 78, 78, 79. This is 88. Nampak? Can you see that? About every 10 to 12 years. There is a big peak every 10 to 12 years. It is a cycle. So classes on wheat, if you guys don't follow this year, my next class is 2031. Sila, you can pre-book registration 2031. So what you can do now is a very easy trade. You know, when you have all this big move, what do? You trade up, and then you trade down. Now, having said that, I will pre-warn you. Don't try to trade both ways. You pick one way to go, I pick up. Usually, if you try to trade both ways, I can tell you, the money you make here, you will lose here. So don't do that. It's better to trade up and then just get out and then wait until the next cycle. But you can know here that the cycle is up. Just look at it. The cycle is going to go up. We are at a low. So since we are at a low, guess what? The risk is very low to catch the wave up here. That's all. So now we have reduced the problem from here. We have reduced the problem from finding what to trade. So now we have to figure out how do we trade this? Because we know it's going to go up. Okay, we know it's going to go up. And now in order to trade this is why rather than using spot, which is going to cost you a lot of money, we use something called options. And this is what you have to Nila. And of course, during the class afterwards, I'll explain to you how I do it. I'll explain to you in terms of wheat so that it's easy. But we use options, okay? And I'll tell you why we're going to use options because simply speaking, options is about leverage. You want your money to go as far as possible, okay? Leverage. So you do not want to trade the spot here. It's going to cost you so much money, right? It's like, what is this? $446. Whereas an option for wheat that I tried to go in was what? How much was it? $11, $12, $13. That's all it is. Okay, so again, the way that we do is simple. The rule that we do is very, very simple. we spend like $400 to $600 per option max. If 300 is even better, we target a profit. Orang forex tahu dia panggil profit kan, 1,000 and above. And I think our students have been getting 1,000 and above. Some people have been getting 100, 200, 300, 400. Some didn't even take profit, so they kind of lost their money, but it's okay. I think as long as you have the discipline to go in and you saw a green there, and some of you greens are paid, because some of you reported been getting like $500 to $1,000, right, per pop, then it's good. Then you should take more, because sometimes the market comes back, you know. But yeah, just make it a very consistent way of making profit. So we use options to do this. Okay, it's the most real way. Now the other reason why I can tell you we use options is this. Okay, and if you're not like me, I advise you, don't follow me anymore. Like, just get out of my face, because this is what I do. I'm not a full-time trader. I got other things to do. I'm consulting for a company in Pakistan. I'm now just waiting that I could be going to the Middle East in May now, which is not good because it's Puasa month and it's hot. And I don't know where the sun is going to, how the sun is going to come down. And I'm afraid if I'm too hungry, if I eat something, I will come back without my head. You know, wow, Sensei, Sensei, no, the headless Sensei, because he ate in Saudi Arabia. No, it's not Saudi Arabia, like Kuwait. It will be Kuwait and Bahrain. So again, I got things to do, you know. So I got things to do. I'm now building my community now. I'm developing a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. I love doing that, and in my free time, in the other time, I focus on trading. So I got a lot of things to do. I don't have time to look at the screen all the time. I do not want to be a robot. I do not want to be like those typical Forex people. You guys have seen Forex people tak handsome langsung. Tak handsome. They got no time to look after themselves. Kesian orang tau. They orang stress. And you see them in Facebook, meroyan. You call it meroyan. I'm not like that. I'm cool, right? I'm still happy, right? And I can show you real trades while being happy. So I want to be like that. So kalau you all nak full time, you tak mau handsome, you nak meroyan dalam Facebook and all that, don't follow me. We don't do that. I don't have a method of trading that does that. I really, really don't, okay? We don't do that. Here, what we do is very simple. We go in, we wait, and then we make money. What does this remind you of is crypto, right? You all tahu kan, crypto dulu bila kita when we mooned on crypto, right? We bought small and then we waited for it to go up. And some of our crypto, what happened? Kena wreck, betul tak? It went down to zero. Now, I want you to bring it back to the current time, because you see, if it goes like this, let me tell you, like, let me show you for orange juice. I'm going to show you for orange juice, okay? Because I don't know enough about wheat, but I'm going to show you orange juice here. OJ, let me show you orange juice. Because orange juice I know very well. Oh, this one I know very well. This one is my favorite thing because I know this very well. Let's go orange juice futures, next contract. I'm gonna, let's clear all this. Let's go down here and let's go on monthly orange juice. Okay, again. You see, guys, it's the same. Sama tak? Sama kan? So you're here, boleh naik lah. Do you know that for this, every single $10 move, the way that we play lah, the option is only about 300-400, okay? Every single $10 move is 1,000. Okay, so if it goes from here, katalah here, it went from 120 to, if you can catch this, say 120, I'm not saying you will, 120 to, no, this is 97, okay, 100 to 200, to 208, 210, this is 12 moves, right? You know how much that is? That's like 12,000 US. You don't want it. That's how it is. So this is where we can see the moon in commodities, okay? Commodities is all about mooning, it's all about crypto, right? So you have to change for those of you that are crypto people. Because I see a lot of crypto people here, right? You guys don't mind getting wrecked on crypto, right? If you put 300-400, you say, wreck lah. But when you make, you're going to make like thousands, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 12,000 out of 400 is how many times? 30 times. You don't mind, right? 20, 30 times. Same thing here. Okay, this is what you can make. Sometimes we make 3 times, sometimes we make 30 times. It doesn't matter as long as we can make. So we don't mind getting wrecked. That is what you have to do when you look at commodities. And you can see the chart is all the same. It's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And you look at this, this is even better. This is why I love orange juice. Okay? This is why I just love orange juice. When was the last peak here? Let's see this peak here. This is when? 16. This is like 12. This is like 8, right? This is 6. 0, 6, 6, 12. This is what? The high is what? This is 10 years. Yeah, 90. So it kinds of tend to pick 2, 8, 2, 2, 6, 12, 2, 6. Yeah, this is January 2012. January 2012, 16. So if you look 4 years or 6 years, it's due to go up like that either this year or next year. That's what it says. Of course, you know, if you catch small moves like this, you are going to be, yeah, you're going to be doing very, very well. Okay, you just look at this. It's a common chart like this, right? A common chart that now gives you a chance to buy. And as I said, if you look at where the prices are today, right? This is 2019. Guess what this is? 2009. 10-year cycle. 10-year low, kan? 10-year low. And let's look at coffee. Okay, see, you want, this is what I said, rather than we decide, I'm just showing you this because I've done the research. You know, guys, I was teaching about Forex, but you know me, I always got down. I will surely do research for you. I don't charge you, right? And we will always go in the things that make sense for us to go in, okay? Listen, the fact that we started out, and you guys know this, actually, kepada yang baru sini, we started out as a Forex class. But I'm not happy. Because it's hard to make money. It's not easy. It's easy lah, but dia macam ni tau. Forex is, if you want to make it easy to make money, you have a lot of time. You have to spend a lot of time. Then you won't be handsome. Then you marah ke I. Then you're angry at me. Kenapa I tak handsome? Susah lah. So I have to solve your problem. And actually, I pivoted you guys into commodities, right? And those know, this is the second time, right? And jawab kat sini, did I charge you guys anything? I didn't charge you anything. It's the same, right? So we pivoted into commodity because it's easy, because it's the time of the cycle. That's why we do things. Okay, you look at coffee. Coffee ni is even better. Look. Wait, this is like 10-year cycle already. This low, do you know how low this low is? This low is like November 2004 lah. 14-year low, my friend. It's a 14-year low. Where is this going next? I don't know, but I know it's going here. It is going to go up by a lot, okay? So, again, if the opportunity is there, we go there. But then I can say also, although when commodities, we look at commodity currencies, right? Which is easier to make money. Let me ask you a question. So I show you the Mexican peso. Nazri mana sini ya? Nazri has always been calling me. Sensei, can buy or not? You punya signal tadi. I say buy lah. Well, that is on Nila. Well, that's in my classes, Azizi. You have to open an account first. So we have a contest at that. Don't open an account. Open an account after this, and then you have to fund it. We have we have sweepstakes. So that is this. Now another thing that I like. So if you can find like this, guess what? You know, you always have a chance to go in, and then it will go up and up and up. It will give you a chance to buy. Now, this is a crazy Forex pair. Sekejap lagi kita tanya ke expert Forex di sini. Have you seen a Forex? Have you guys done USD Mexican? Kenapa? Mexican peso. Tengok, orang Forex pun dia tak pernah buat Mexican peso. Kenapa Sensei buat Mexican peso? You know why? Because I'm a Mexican peso tak pakai lah. Because again, dengar sini kita bukan buat Mexican peso sebab kita Forex. Kita buat Mexican peso sebab kita tengok chart dia. Macam commodity punya chart lah. Boleh masuk balik, boleh masuk. Tengok sini You see that? Isn't this easy? Let's go in again. Let's go in again now. You guys are going to love this because I think for the past 1 month, when I was in Pakistan, ever since Pakistan, I think you guys know, right? You all know, right? I mean, this is the most craziest pair for the past 3 weeks. What have I been saying? Below 1880, what did I say? Buy. 3 kali dah kena. It hit 3 times, you know, and every time it hit, look what happened. Every time it goes up, look at this. This is like, but of course this is on a lower time scale, but again, you can see here the same characteristic. You go on commodity, right? Like this, 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 like this. It's not like a typical forex pair. Come on, typical forex pair, you all apa? You all tengok candle chart now. Mana reversal candle? Where's the reversal candle? Where do I see a hammer? Where do I see what? Was it 10 soldier or 8 soldier? I pun dah lupa. 5 soldier ke? 5 soldier or 25 soldier ke? 3 white soldier out. The 3 white soldier. Friend, this one you don't need to see the white soldier or black soldier or red soldier. You just buy at the bottom because the chart again, like this, huh? Remember this, like this, like this, like this, like this. As long as you are in a position here, guess what? You buy. And I think I've been having this buy signal for the past 1 month on Mexican peso, right? And you guys know, right? And those of you that didn't make money, and you can comment here, please comment so that our people can hear, so that they know I'm telling the truth. Kadang-kadang ni susah tau. I mean a guy, one of the students said something very important lah. You guys ask for signal, bila bagi signal, you all tak ambil pun. Betul tak, Maliza? The only reason you do not make money now is you didn't take profit, but I think your Mexican peso went up, right? Every single time. See? Nampak? Right or not? See? She's been going in again and again until she will see. See, the only reason you did not do it is you didn't take profit. But as long as you see the 500 or 1,000 in your account, it is up to you. Okay? At least I'm telling you, I'm giving you a framework whereby you will see a green in your account. The next you need to practice is your psychology in order to determine when and if you take the profit. So this is easier, right, than what the other people do. What the other people do, they berani ke tunjuk real account. I don't think they're going to show real accounts. They will never show, but I show. Memalukan diri saya, sometimes shame of showing my real account. Okay lah, show lah kan. So that you know that this is real. You then practice and practice and practice until you get the profit taking right. But at least we move you to the profit taking arena rather than Sensei, is this going to make money? Sensei, betul ke? Sensei, are you serious? I'm going to show you some tips that we gave just now. We're going to do a review. You guys here last week, you can comment here. No, you can say Sensei is a scammer. I'm okay. Comment. I'm okay. You know, let's get this thing all out to the open now so that we give a chance. Yeah, okay. Terjawab. Okay, answer. Type answer. It's on Saxo. It's on Saxo, and we have here. We have a sweepstakes for those who open account. Sweepstakes for those. Okay, any questions? For those, it's fun, right? I mean, it's really, really fun. It's like crypto also lah. And we're gonna make crypto even more fun and fund it. You need to email me. You need to email. Give me your email, and my account manager will contact you. Give me your email. Okay, any question? Any question daripada sini? So you nampak tak? So orang forex kat sini kan, I know you guys play what? European. See, this is the easiest thing to make money, guys. This is the easiest thing to make money. You are out of your mind if you don't do it. Not because I'm a forex expert, guys, but they're only forex expert. So I cakap macam ni. Kalau nak cerita forex, I think mereka ni lagi experience pada I tau. And there's another guy, Chia. But let me tell you, where I'm clever, I tengok pattern dia. Pattern dia macam ni, kita boleh buat macam ni lah. Menyenangkan hidup. So while you guys are playing about Euro, USD, GBP, USD, okay, I teach these people to do what? I teach these people, you all nak buat duit and Jeb Bahari is good on this. Mana dia Sifu Sarawak, Jeb Bahari? Dear mine, I say, you do this, you want to make money, you play crosses. Like the GBP against commodity, GBP AUD, GBP NZD, and Jeb Bahari is good. Or you play the emerging market currencies that have perangai macam commodity macam apa? USD Mexican, USD ZAR, South Africa, or USD ruble, Russia. Russia, I didn't say you find a Russian wife, okay? Jangan, and also, what is the other one? That's why I also like bila-bila I ni, when I go and scalp, I don't scalp Euro USD, I scalp like ni. I scalp like things like USD half tadi kan, foreign, USD foreign. Russia, you know, the Hungarian foreign. Benda tu lagi senang tau. It's easier. So kepada orang-orang forex yang tak pandai tu, or to all the forex that are struggling, I am going to tell you something. You are not stupid. You are actually very clever. You got the wrong, you are trading the wrong thing. Itu sahaja. Do you understand or not? You are trading benda yang susah. You are trading something difficult. Why you trade something difficult? Because you haven't met me yet. You see? So the idea is simple, okay? The idea is simple. Idea is simple, trade the things. So what is the sweepstakes? Those who open a new SAFU account and fund it through me have a chance to win a free MacBook Air, okay? That is the sweepstakes. This will run for Ramadan, inshallah, because I really want to sell these commodities. But it's not only about commodities. I guess I make it commodities so it's easy. Because most of our trades are in commodities, doesn't mean that we don't trade Forex. Of course, we do trade Forex also, but in reality, what's going to happen is this, and I hope you guys can get the message out right there to people. We are just trading patterns. We are trading patterns like this, kan? Big, kan? Low, big, low, and then there'll be another one. So it's the same. Actually, on different time frames, it's also the same lah. Low, big, low, okay, low, big, that's just how it is. I think this one will break 1980, by the way. I don't know when, but I think if it goes down here, you just buy and wait and do whatever you want to do, okay? That's what really, that's what we do now. Okay, there are questions here. So it's not that you are not clever. Actually, you're clever, you work very hard. Tetapi you are trading something that's very difficult, okay? I'm different. You already have a SAFU account. Cannot. You must have a new account. Must register with me. Must register with me because this is for Ramadan and for ni. Okay, next. Any other question? Let's go back to wheat, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Okay, let me show you wheat now. Let's go back to wheat. KW, is it KW or ZW? I know Z is K, KC is ni kan? KC is coffee, right? So let's go to KW, so that I'm going to show you how easy it is. Let's just see a real pattern here. All we're looking for is a pattern, okay? Let me take this thing out. Let me show you wheat. Okay, this is wheat for wheat. And then we'll go into detail here. I'm going to just go you into detail here. Let's go to me. And this is just a little bit of thinking. Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. You can do all the technical analysis you want, but let me give you some fundamental analysis, and then we use technical to enter. Okay. I show you where fundamental goes in, because this is what we do, and then we use technical to enter. And I tell you why both are very difficult. Because you guys know and I know if you go fully on this, you are going to get hurt. It doesn't work all the time. But what we do the fundamental first. Okay, now I'm going to show you a very interesting pattern. and then I'm going to show you why it happens. If you look at this chart alone, where do you think it's going? Where do you think this is going? Just look at this chart simply like this. Where is this going to? Second, so what is it? So actually this is good. You know why? Technical go ni kan? Technical so it's going to go up. Yes, you're right. It's going to go up. Give her a prize. Now I want to ask you another question. It's like, when is it going to go up? In June, July, August? Then you have to ask another question. Why? Is there something that's pushing this? We have to go through that. So let's go here. What is this? June, July, right? This is June and July. Good lah, my birthday, June and July. So this is June or July, right? This is 2018. Let's go in 2017. Hey, it's July. It's July. It's June and July again. Look, look guys, it's June and July again. That's 2017. Let's go in 2016. May, look, it's May, June. Betul lah? It's getting very predictable, right? Aren't you bored of making money? Who knows what this is? See, this is getting stupid, right? June! Oh my God, June! Nampak? We're seeing a pattern here. Then you ask why? I see this is what the old commodities guy have seen. People like Nila, people like yang saya cakap tadi. The first thing that I put this guy, our good friend Fizal said, benda ni biasa It's like every 12, 13 years or 14 years, you know, and he's like, normal lah, you're not teaching anything new. Betul lah, that's why I said, benda ni the younger generation doesn't know. My generation knows lah. So, bukan apa, it's not that we don't want to teach the younger generation. We're too old already lah, we also sudah lama tak buat benda ni. So, you see a common pattern here, 16, okay. Let's have some fun. Where do you think this is? June again! Oh my God, June again! Getting this, right? Okay, so now we have to ask ourselves, why is this happening? This is very interesting, right? It happens again and again. Hey guys, if you don't make money on wheat, I think you guys should be. The Malay say, go in a cave, pergi masuk gua lah. I don't know what to say already. News.google.com. Let's go to news.google.com. So we see the June thing, wheat. Okay, this is, you see, okay, so now it's easing, right? Why? Because of new crop. Takes toll on the market, okay? Look at this. So now, because Russia, the weather is good, fell further last week, prospect, okay, Ukraine incurred another large grain harvest due to healthy level of soil moisture, blah, 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 okay? So they're having a good crop. But look what happens last year, 2018. Russian weather, 2018. Ping. Okay, now we don't have that. Russia, wheat, Russia, because this was in 2018. I just want to show what happened in 2018. Okay. Here, okay, let's go to the normal Google because this only shows you the recent news. So, wheat. So now you know why it's going up, right? Because the Russians are pumping in. But look what happens in the summer. Russian weather 2018. See that? Weather condition hurt Russian grain, although unfavorable. See that? See? Slash. See that? Why does it do this? See that? Due to global weather production problems. Why does it do this? Weather. Well, shoot yourself if you can't make money. It's the weather, okay? It's the weather every single year. So every single year during summer, weather is bad, wheat goes up because crops go down. During the winter, I'm sure there's another phenomenon. So every single year, as we are going into the summer, which is like May, June, July, the crop tends to fall and the prices go up. Okay? Life begins at 50. Yeah, that's why we are young again. You see, so if you see, if you see, I mean, all the young people are busy trading forex, like, looking at all your charts like that, ting, 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 ting. Well, you see old people like us relax, minum coffee like this, minum coke, and say, hey, what's wheat doing? Okay, what is orange juice doing? What is soybean doing, right? So you see, right, we are trading an easy way because every summer, because of this phenomena due to global warming, you know why? The Russian crop go down and then the output goes down because the weather is hot, the output goes down, the prices go up. That is why, guys, that is why commodities is very, very fun, right? Because it's predictable. So here's the deal. For commodities, this is how it works. It's very, very easy. When I showed you the scale just now, right? Like this. I show you this common chart, right? This is when summer. This is when winter. This is when summer. And we saw that on wheat, right? And you can see it on almost every single thing. Now, you also have to look at the harvest season. Macam, you know, orange juice will tend to go down in November before it goes up. Betul tak? Go and see. In December, there will be a big downturn because before the winter in Florida, they harvest the crop. Betul? And then there's a drawdown somewhere, and then they have no more orange juice. Where does it go? Up, and then it goes down again, right? And then during the season again, when there's bad weather, it goes up again. Always like that. It's easy. So now I hope this has convinced you that this is something that is extremely easy to do. Let me find my plug for a little while. Think of questions, okay? Think of questions while I look for my plug here. Let's go and pause this recording. Sweepstake compared to solo. What do you mean? There's no sweepstakes. Is you open an account under me, and then you get the you get the sweepstakes for you can win a MacBook during the sweepstakes. Solo is what? You are required to go solo. There is no such thing as doing it for you. You got to do it all yourselves. Okay, so again, yeah, we'll probably go to this Nila. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, just follow this, Nila. All you need to do is follow these things, and yeah, just follow the rules, okay? Just follow the rules here. Yeah, good level of support. Yeah, correct. It's already a good level of support. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy here or wait. So as I saw in wheat, you'll probably go, you can buy here or here or here. I would rather go here. I don't think it goes down here, but it can. Let's see what happens on Monday. Correct. 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 Wait, SMS. You want me to go over the wheat trade again? Okay, we can go over the wheat trade again from the start, no problem. Okay, so let's just see the methodology again, yeah? And don't do this at home alone because you might get into trouble. So here's the thing with wheat. Let's go to the Let's go to the bigger chart again so that everything is clear here. Now this is what I see in wheat. This is what I see in wheat. Let's go to the chart here. Yeah, this is wheat. So what I see is this. Wheat, okay, it's already at something like a 10-year low here. So again, it's, of course, it's due to go up. You can see the seasonal patterns here. And if you see all the seasonal patterns here, you basically know, you pretty much know from here, okay? You pretty much know that this is really going to go up, okay? Now, looking at this alone, now to set up a high probability trade, what you need to do is see here. Look at this. This is June, July, right? You can see that, okay, this is in June, May, it starts going down, and then June, July here, it starts going up. So you just put this down here. Let's make this really, really smaller. So what you need to do is, let's just label this now, okay? I'm gonna label this so that you can all see it. Let's go here. This is June, right? That was in 2018. Now 2017, you go back again to 2017. Then you see what this is. July. See, June, July, it takes off. Okay? Then you put here June. Then you go 2016 and you go here again. What happens here? May. Okay? Basically in May. Here in May, it started to take off in May. So we know May, June, it's going to take off somewhere. Okay? Then you go back here. Again, what is this? June. It's getting to be very, very predictable, right? So it seems that June. And then you go back again and you go to 2014. This is December. This is August. So again, these are very hot months for the commodities. But you know that whatever happens, this is a very high probability trade to the upside. So you got that all set up. Okay, you got that all set up. In your mind, you are now ready, okay? In your mind, you are now ready, and this is actually the first part where you kind of know here. So let's go back to the charts here on wheat. Then, because you want to determine, right? You want to determine how you're actually going to do it. So you go here, wheat, which is the lower level chart here, and you go here. Clear here. Let me clear some things here. Clear drawings. Yeah, clear my drawings. Okay, clear my drawings here. So you go on the daily chart for wheat here. What you see is simple. This is not coffee. Okay, this is wheat. Yeah, this is wheat futures. So the high here is 580. You know, you can go 580. So what you need to do here is then just look at the technical levels. Okay, you determine the technical levels here, and then from here you determine that this is already a double bottom. Let me draw this better here. This is already a double bottom. So, and then you also want to draw other support levels, like this is a very interesting support level here. You see that? So, and then you then have to determine, okay, you already said, right? You already planned that, hey, I think wheat's going to go like that. And now is the testing part, because now this thing, two things can happen here. You can buy here for it to go up, or rather you say, oh, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for down here, and then I'm going to do a buy, and then I'm going to ride it up here. Or you can also say, hey, but you know what? It can go down here and also go back up. Whatever it is going back up. That's it. It is really going back up. So if you buy here, then you would have to live with the drawdown. And that's what I said. If you are using options, then you know how to basically fight your emotional self against the drawdown, and you know you are going to time it so that it will peak probably around June or July. So you're going to buy options with expiration at this month to get it right here, okay? Okay, see that? And then after that, you basically go to sleep. That's all it is, okay? After this, you basically go to sleep. And let me draw this strategy better and remind you on my PowerPoint. So I'm going to share my PowerPoint with you now here. Share. So let's go share here. Let's go take this out. Let's go take this out. So this is what you're going to do actually. Yeah? So what have we done? It's very, very simple. What we have done is very simple. Again, the first step is very, very simple. We have determined the direction. We pretty much know where the direction of wheat is going, which is we have said, right? We have said that the direction of wheat is going up. Done. We said that, right? We saw the big chart. We know June, July, August, June, July, May, June, July, or whatever. The next thing that you want to do is you have the technical levels, right? So we said that there was a double bottom like that, and we're waiting for it for triple bottom, go back up, or we said that, you know, it can go back down here or maybe go back up. Done. So we know what to do. We know the levels. Next, we then determine the options position, right? We know the expiry. We will know the level then. That's what we're going to cover in class. And, you know, we also discuss this in our weekly. And then once we do that, what do? We go and sleep. That's it. And then you manage your trade in order to make money, okay? That is really how you guys, Nila, that is really the simple way to do it. Let's see, let's answer a question here. Name is email. No, you give me a name, yeah. Okay, name, yeah, email it, oddlamra@gmail.com, okay? Then, yeah, they will call you for, yes, so this is what you do, okay. Any questions there? And so in the report this week and what you get next week, you know, we'll review what the crystal ball says. Like I said, I'll show you what the crystal ball says on wheat. And then we do all the seasonality, where do you place the order, waves and references, and also other things. So this is what we do. This is what we're going to do every week. It's very, very simple. So this is the most, to me, this is basically the most simplest way to make money. Yeah, yes, the magic. We get the magic of the crystal ball first. We map the crystal ball first. And we have the discipline to do the crystal ball first. So for those of you, whether you're a student or not, that have not opened a SAFU account, now is the good way to open a SAFU account for me. For those of you that haven't joined, you know, to see all this, I charge you 4188 for normal student for FX. The first 4 sessions is free. Thereafter, once in a month, okay, early in the month. So, but the first 4 sessions of this crystal ball review is free for new students. You have to share my FB live posts. You have to open a SAFU account and fund it. You have to follow my YouTube here, this channel here, Shukri Hamid FX, and also does Zion on the crypto, and follow my Instagram at Shukri Hamid FX and Jamal does later. Open a funding account, a new account with SAFU Bank. Please provide your email to me, and this is only for Ramadan and Shawwal. We will announce the winner, in the next 2 months' time. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any question? Yeah, we do the crystal ball review every week. That's what we do. So if you haven't opened an account yet with SAFU, now is the time to open an account with SAFU and also to fund it. But you have to send me your email first, okay? Please send me your email first, and then I will contact my account manager to contact you. That's how we do it. So it's a very simple, Nila. It's something that's very simple to do. Okay, any questions? Questions? Any questions? Any questions? That's what we do lah. Questions? Okay, let's pause this so that you can answer. Think of good questions. Okay, think of good questions. Okay, the issue is not the issue is not the issue is not the option is better than crypto or not. The issue is that the waves are better for commodities. The waves of crypto are pretty much the same, but I can't get an option on Litecoin. As far as crypto is concerned, in our crypto classes, yeah, for trading, I do recommend options also, because again, if you are not using options, there's so much capital that you require. It is just not to me lah. To me, it's really not worth it to do all this. Okay, yeah, the reality is beautiful. What is that to adjust? The commodity patterns you really have to study, you know, because like I said, for wheats and all of that, what you need to do is simple. See, I have to go in and look at the pattern. You know, you have to read a lot for that. That's how you get used to all of these patterns. Because again, when you look at wheat, it's all about the summer, right? When you look at orange juice, it's all about the winter. So it's all very different. When you look at coffee, I think there's also a different pattern depending on where it's really planted. Because when you look at wheat, it's all, you know, there's a lot of wheat in Russia that's in the northern hemisphere. The coffee, orange juice, a lot of it is in Florida. There's a pattern there where winter is very critical. When you look at coffee, it's all Central America, right? I don't know what the hemisphere is there, but you need to study the patterns there. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, and there's really not a lot to adjust here, okay? There's not a lot to adjust. So yeah, you will get the reports today, and just remember that to me, at least to me, the way my reality is, this is something that is very easy to do, okay? So this is a free class for those guests. This is also for the students. Just get it into your mind here. We are about to enter the summer season, okay? So the summer season for a lot of commodities. This is what I want to tell you. For the summer season, for a lot of commodities, this is what it's going to do here. This is what it's going to do. So you might have to hold a little bit longer for this, or rather, if you go in, you want to go in again, because now we are playing like this, right? Now we kind of are playing like this, and then like this. Well, for this, we might have to play like that, and then like that, and then like that, because we are going into a season. But this depends on seasonal patterns. We're going to have a look at this. You know, it might just go on for quite some time, you know, depending on the strength of the fundamentals. Okay, yeah. Anything else? So again, we're going to start this again next week. Next weekend we have another session where we kind of review our positions again, and you know, you understand what you're doing. I think what I want you guys to do, especially for next week, is really to move and start going into positions. Don't ask too many questions. Let's not do that, okay? Because I don't want to waste a lot of time persuading you and all that. Just look at the charts. I've already given you the framework. What I want you to do next week is there will be positions. I want you to take it. Just take it. Because if not, if you miss the summer, I don't know, you have to wait until winter, or you have to wait until next summer. Do not miss the summer season, okay? May, June, July, August. Remember, it's May, June, July, August. Please do not miss this season. For some commodities, for some, it was differently on different assets. But I'm just giving you an example on wheat. Okay? Okay, because if you miss this, then you're gonna get through the more smaller cycle. So you got to do it. So my emphasis next week in class is making you do it, rather than explaining to you theory again and again and again and again. And then you will ask, hey, macam mana? You will not get it accurate. Okay, you will not get it accurate. And I think the best example that we saw last week was corn. Okay, this is the best example that we saw last week. It's corn. One of our students made this remark, a very good remark. It's an excellent remark, right? Everyone knows, right? Tak sangka. Corn gap up. Tak sangka kan? You didn't expect corn to get up. And let's look at what happened to corn. Go here, go here. Clear all drawings. Let's share the again here. I'll share US coffee. I'm going to share, no, let me share here. Okay, I'm gonna put corn here, okay? I'm gonna put corn here, ZZC. Look guys, again, see, Nazri, come to class next week. I don't want to answer it here, okay? These type of questions, I really don't want to take the questions here because you will never be happy. I'm going to tell you next week, come to walk, okay? Because I don't want to get in all of this, okay? Because you guys see, that's why I said, next week, I'm going to tell you what, take the damn position. Because if you haven't taken it, you will not understand. And I don't want you to miss things like this. Tak sangka boleh gap up. And this is serious. Tak sangka gap up is serious, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, it was here. And look how it kept up. Look how it kept up. You see, because you guys are asking for specifics. Look, guys, there is nothing in specifics. That's why in class, we cover the waves. Okay? So again, those of you who are still doubtful, come here and please, but if you come, you take the position. You have to take the position, okay? Whether it's in demo or not, because if not, you will never learn. You understand or not? Because it comes in waves like that. It will come in waves and you got to take advantage of these positions. Remember, yeah? Because I don't know. Sometimes it happens fast, sometimes it happens slow. But as long as you know what you're doing, remember, right? Then you are okay. Then we have to also adjust it. Good question, Azri. Eh? That's why I invite him to come. So if you are asking this, Nazri, I have to ask you, are you going to buy futures? Are you going to buy options? Because if you're asking this, you're nervous how you're going to hold con. It looks like you cannot tahan the psychology of drawdown, right? Then that's why I said, go to options. Then, no, how long do you normally hold con futures? How long do you normally hold? I don't know. I'm saying that I don't know, okay? So, if you are nervous on, because you're saying how long you normally hold, how long you normally hold, then you're having problems with Nila, with the psychology. So you shouldn't be doing spot. Spot might give you drawdown, okay? And if you do option, then again, if you cannot tahan the big drawdown, you have to buy a smaller option. But the smaller option, the problem is you may not get the returns that you want. So everything can balance out, okay? But that's something that we will definitely go on to next week lah. Yeah. Okay, any questions? See, this is what I said. You guys got to understand this. Let me give you a secret lah. No signal service is ever going to make you rich, okay? And I think I have gone through this before. This is why you got to come next week so that you understand what's going on. And I think I've explained to you, even to the other people, why, right? Because when gurus try to do signal service or gurus try to show things transparent, the guru trading koyak. And I've shown you evidence of that already. Okay, so don't pressure a guru into giving you something exact. Okay, he will tell like I do all the ways and that. Then you decide to do. Habis cerita. And from what I've gathered there, even in our even in our thing, the fact that we're 80% right is good. Yes, I'm not God, but let me tell you something. Had you taken the positions that, let me give you an example. Had you taken the positions on Russian ruble, you would have been in profit of at least 500. This is a fact, okay? It's a fact. Had you taken the position, you have been in profit of at least 500, okay? But let me tell you, had you taken the position early in the week when it was 64.79 and it went to 64.20, you know what? Most of you would have cut the stop loss because you would have lost 500, correct? But it went back up. True or not? You see the difference now? This is why when we did this, what did I say? I recommended you enter in a position at 64.40. Ruble, yeah. 64.40 ruble. That's what I recommended lah. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay, so going into signals is very bad because, you know, I'm not God, I'm not perfect. So what I've done is I've done a framework. It works 85%, 90%, and even the thing that don't work, you don't lose money. So let's keep it at that. You still have to go work. You still have to come to class. No signal service is going to make you rich. Okay, and you know it leads to a lot of problems. Okay, it leads to a lot of problems. Seriously. Okay. Yes. Any more questions? Good question, by the way. Signal services lead to too much problem. Hey, even when you're right, people go wrong. Your subscribers go wrong. Like, hey, how come? Oh, I cannot tahan the drawdown. Okay. Then susah lah. Yes, any more questions? So let's understand. Let's understand, to me, let's understand what you are getting into. And adjust from there. Okay, any more questions? Good questions. Yeah. That's why I said, benda ni, when you talk about commodities, I still have to study a little bit about commodities. But as you can see, we've been darn accurate lah. We've been darn accurate. But you know, we still need to do a lot of heavy lifting and a lot of homework for that. That one you have to do lah. There's nothing. Yeah, correct. You have to attend. You have to understand. You know, you really have to understand what you guys are getting into. But it's not difficult to me. It's easy. Okay, in fact it's easy. It's so easy. It's very easy. Okay. Any more questions? Good. Anything? So okay. So I'm out to prepare my report. I will I will see you guys. Okay, tomorrow we have classes on crypto. Okay, very short class like this. See, I prefer shorter classes like this, you know, so that what I get is really impactful, and then we apply, and then we come back, and then we practice again. So now what we do have, every weekend starting next week is the Forex class, then it's crypto class, then it's Forex class, and it's crypto class. So today is special because we have crypto class also tomorrow. Right? But again, doing it in short increments like this gets get things done, and I can follow up. Yeah, I have it on recording, but I also summarize it also and put it on Facebook because today is more of for people to understand the bigger picture. Yes, correct. So understand like easy. So, you know, it's like, if you I just want you guys to realize you are in an 85% group. Now you just work to get the entry right. Actually, the entry is right, but most of you will not tahan the drawdown or whatever. Get the entry right to reduce the drawdown. That's it. So here, get the entry right. Like this lah, get the entry right to reduce the drawdown in order to give you a psychological edge, right? Psychological edge to make lots of money. That's all it is, okay? But at least when you're in our group, you know the probability is there, right? Rather than you're in other group, you don't even get that not signal, that direction right, that recommendation right. You're dead anyway. Here, at least you know we are right. Then you got to work on translating the right into making a lot of money. It's simple, right? It's very simple. Yeah, just tell me someone who has 80% right, because I haven't seen it. So even when I am thinking about signal group, but it's not so much of a signal group. It's more on this Nila. So for those of you that are clever, that want access to my report, they're not student, I might charge about 1,000 a month. Yeah. You can learn all for 4,000, 4,000 all time. Or you can charge, you can come to class once a month, charge you 1,000 a month, 1,000 per class, and you learn from there. And but you got to get it right. At least you know in this group it is already correct. And we're going to do the same thing for crypto too. As I said, those of you that trade crypto, my advice is don't trade crypto like Bitcoin and Ethereum, all that. Trade the options. Make it easy to make money on yourselves, okay? Please, you guys need to make it easy for yourselves to make money. That's what I want. And everybody should do that. And let's be fair to everybody, okay? So again, what I want you to do next week, those who get the report, just do it. If you're scared, do it on paper. If you're scared, do small ones, small option. Or do it on paper, okay? Understand? Okay, anything else? Good question. This is what we need to do. Because really, my task now is to make sure you guys start doing things. You know, please, let's start doing things, guys. Yes. Okay? Any other questions? Any other burning questions? Am I God? No, I'm not God. Okay, I'm not God. Yeah, and those of you that those of you come here to walk. But again, if you want to come to walk and near, please do things. Okay, do things. Because I'm not going to be here. I'm not God, guys. Don't put me under pressure of being God. I don't want the pressure. Again, I don't want the pressure of being God. God has a lot of work to do. Okay. I don't want the pressure of being God, lah. I'm already showing my accounts live, okay? And I said to people, there's a way to do this. Let's do this correct. Let's do this correctly. See, because here's the deal, okay? I mean, Nazri was in USD Mexican, right? Now, if you want USD Mexican and I give you the signal, sekali tu lah, just once. But if you understand the waves in Mexican are like this, no, not tomorrow. Probably two weeks from now. Probably 2 weeks from now. See, then you know, buy. That's what it was. It's a wave thing, right? It's a wave count. So you could be in this forever and ever and ever as far as USD Mexican is concerned. You understand or not? That's why signal is not good. Look at the pattern and the waves, and that's why you need the class to do that, okay? Anything else? Yeah, learn how to fish. Yeah, definitely. Even for crypto, remember, we are going for other options. Why should we go for spot? You guys are going to waste too much money going for spot. It's not going to work. Yes, signals give you the fish. You fish only once. And then you ask the guy again, sir, can I have another fish? And the guy is so angry, like, what? Every time you ask me. See, so let's be fair to both parties here. I will teach you how to fish. Maybe some few times I will tell you the fish is there, go get it. But you can't always keep coming me and asking me the question as if I'm God, because I'm not God. Pressure being God, okay? So we will teach you that. That one, no problem. And remember, in your reports, you get all this, okay? Especially for VVIP, they get all this in the reports. Even non-VVIP, you can see the reports. We will do it, and you can see it during the lessons, okay? Because again, what we do during classes is we develop input for the reports. The VVIPs get all the reports, okay? Okay, anything else? Questions? But it's easy, like, it's not very hard to do. It's very easy to do, actually. Okay, anything else? Okay, guys? Nothing? Okay, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you very much. So I'm out to do my reports, and I will summarize the key points of this and put it on to YouTube. Haha, YouTube, so that people can see. So tell your friends about us, okay? Please go and tell your friends about us. Yeah, so two things. You can go to the sweepstakes by two things that you can just make sure you share my FB Live, follow my Instagram, follow my YouTube, and yeah, you open a Saxo account, fund it, or just refer a friend. Okay, it's another way to do it. Okay, so guys, again, let's do real trading next week. Okay, let's get ready for next week, because I am getting ready for next week. Okay, and tomorrow in crypto we'll cover the free tokens and also a little bit of the EOS wallet, and also how we do staking and all that. Okay, guys. Okay, bye. See you later. Stop recording. See you. For now.